Alright, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the autoresponders in Flexifunnels and how to pass data to autoresponders. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new page so that I can give you the hint from the idea from the scratch itself, right? So let's say Flexi auto responder. Alright, now one thing that you need to be sure is that you have connected your autoresponders. Now that is something which is a must, right? So you need to go to the settings and make sure that the autoresponders are connected over there, right? Now what do you need to do next? Okay, you come to Flexi and over here you go to section and maybe a two column. Okay, let me also do a bit of form designing for you so that you have the idea, just in case how to do the form styling, not just show you the how to make the form and connect the form. So what I've done is so basically this is a page that we had made recently. So I'm gonna uh, copy some of it. I'm not gonna do the entire page designing just to save some time, but just to give you a bit of idea. So I've copied this text over here, and maybe I will make it left align, make it white. Alright, and similarly this text over here, and once again I'm gonna left align this, maybe reduce the size a bit. Alright, and make it white once again. And now over here in this particular column I'm gonna pick the element form. Alright, now this is something which is important. Now over here, let's suppose also gonna do some designing just to ensure that you are aware of that as well. Now let's suppose I want to increase the form size and do a bit of this thing. Call to action is let me in, so let me also take care of that. You need to first of all go to sizing, increase the size a bit, just in case you want to increase the size. Then you go to form styling. Let's suppose you want to change the button, the button text, you want to make it let me in. Alright, okay, yeah, this is fine. Maybe make it bold, you want to increase the size a bit, you can do that. What about the button color? Maybe you want to make it red. Alright, good to go. What about button width? Okay, let's have a look at this. Let me make it full width, right? And yeah, button alignment is good. So yeah, we have the form over here, right? I can do more of the styling just in case, but again just to show you that okay, you can do any kind of styling. You want to change the input settings, for example the input distance. Alright, you can do that. How about the background color and stuff? Let's suppose you want to change the background color of this, you can do that, right? Make it somewhat, let's say, translucent. And what else? Let's suppose placeholder color. Okay, let's suppose you want to make it red. I mean, just for showing for the example purpose, you want to bring it in the center. I mean, you can do any kind of stuff over here, right? You want to increase the text size, border radius, or whatever it is, right? You can see the border radius moving, right? You can see it. Okay, let's make it like this. What else? Okay, so we are done with the styling, right? You can change the label and stuff, yeah, right? That is totally up to you. Now, you need to go to the settings, okay? The settings tab right over here. And over here, what you need to do is, let's suppose over here we also want to collect mobile number, right? So you need to select this particular thing, select input type, and you need to click on phone number and add it over here. Alright. First thing, I mean, you can take care of the styling of these upcoming fields, right? You can take care of that. Besides that, if you want to add more fields, you can do that, right? Anything over here, just in case you have some other field that you want to collect, let's suppose. So you can click on add custom field and you can add it over here. Let's suppose let's say type your message. Alright, input type text, placeholder once again, type your message. Okay, so we have two more fields over here, right? One thing that you need to remember is when we are talking about standard integration, okay, let's do one more thing. Once somebody signs up using this form, we wanna redirect them to google.com. okay, totally up to you. You wanna redirect them in this window, new window. Let's keep it to this window for this particular example. And now Now is the time you need to select the list, okay, for the order responder that you have selected. So you click on this button over here. Let me show you once again. You click on this connect here button once again. Okay, so in my case I have integrated active campaign and Aweber. So I need to select my list, right? So you need to select that to which particular list you want to pass on the data. I want to pass on the data to my test list, all right? And now, do you want to pass on some tags? Let's suppose you want to pass some tag, let's say, let's say flexi demo. So this is a new tag that I'm creating. So, I need to type it and type comma, and, it will be created as a new tag. Just in case you type something, and it will show you some of the existing tags just in case you want to pick up some existing tags, for example. So this is a new tag that I'm passing, okay? So this is saved. As you can see, this is active. This is still showing select list. I can connect other autoresponders as well. So one good thing with Flexifunnels is that you can pass on the data to multiple autoresponders at the same time. You can connect like 10 autoresponders right over here, and the data would be passed to all 10 of them. Okay, so I want to pass once again, let's suppose flexi, okay, test ABC, alright, and let's say flexi ABC, alright. So this is a existing tag, this is a new tag, and let's click on save. Alright, so now we have clicked on save over here. So now this form is good to go. Actually, you can click on publish, alright. Just in case you wanna play around with the settings of this page a bit more, for example, you wanna come over here, let's say you wanna increase the padding of this entire section. I mean, you can do that, play around with the text settings over here. Just in case, you can do that. I will make it a bit bold, right? And maybe, just in case you wanna give it a background, let's suppose give it a white color background, just like the section was right over here. You wanna add a headline right over here. Okay, let's copy it. Let's try and make it like this. Alright, so let me copy this, and maybe I wanna add another headline right over here. Alright, okay, what was the tag? Text. Okay, so free live webinar, I wanna click over here and go to settings, take settings, reduce the size a bit, make it red in color. Alright, so we have made kind of a hyper mixture of everything. Okay, I will bring it to the center somewhat over here. And yeah, one more thing is, I mean, I can play around with the settings. And by the way, just in case you want to have a background like this, you can have that. You need to click on the outer section, go to the background, select a background. Let's suppose this is black in color right now, right? You can see it. You want to increase or decrease the opacity, you can take care of that. I will highly recommend you to watch the designing workshops. You are going to learn a lot from there, okay? So make sure you do that. And let's click on publish once again, okay? So our page along with the design is good to go, ready to go, and this is great. And let's wait for it to publish right over here. Alright, great. So let's click on the published URL. Okay, so we have it over here. Now what I need to do is I need to select the data. Alright, let's suppose I wanna add the email ID. Let's say just random test email ID, so that I don't merge it with the existing one. Type your message. Alright, now this is something which is important. I need to tell you this thing. So let's suppose let me copy it and submit the form. So as per the instructions, the form has redirected to google.com. Now this part is sorted. Let me take you to my active campaign and Aweber account, and let's have a look that whether the data has passed there or not, right? So let me go to the contacts in Aweber. Let me go to my subscribers and go to add it today. Alright, okay, let me copy the email ID that we had passed on right now. As you can see, the email ID is right over here. The phone number that I had selected is right over here. The name that I had entered is right over here. The tag that we had created is right over here, and it has got subscribed to test list, right? So this is active campaign. This is the email ID right over here for this particular contact. If you will see, both the tags are right over here. The email ID is here, my name is here, and is it subscribed to the right list? Where can I see that? Is it subscribed to the test list or what? Of course it is subscribed to a test list, but where can I see that? Okay, don't worry about it. It is gonna be subscribed to the same list only. All right. Yeah, test list. All right. So test list it is. Okay. So as you can see that the data has passed, but one thing that you need to remember is that when you are using the standard standard integration of with any autoresponder, for example, you have connected the autoresponder right over here. When you are using the standard integration with any autoresponder, uh, basically these two fields, name and email, these two fields, name and email, these two fields are always the standard fields that every autoresponder they accepted, and it depends upon autoresponder to autoresponder whether any other field is a standard field or not. For example, phone number, as you can see, has got passed in active campaign because this is a standard field in active campaign, but phone number is not a standard field in Aweber. Alright, so it is never gonna get passed. There is a solution to that. I'm gonna show you in the next video, which is the autoresponder parse code integration. Alright, but when you're using the standard integration, the phone number is not gonna pass, only the name and email. So you need to test that whether for your autoresponder is it only the name and email that is getting passed or all the fields. At the same time, what about the other fields? We also had other fields, right? We had a field like, let's say, type your message, or let's suppose it can be anything, address, zip file, zip, city, whatever it is. So all this data, the extra data, which is not the standard data, okay, standard data is name and email only. So all the extra data that you are gonna add to Flexifunnels in the form of this or as a custom field, this is something that we are gonna show you in a report inside Flexifunnels. Okay, so you are gonna get the report inside Flexifunnel itself in the reporting dashboard. So in any case, you are not going to miss the data at all, because we are going to store all the data and we are going to show you all the data inside the reports. All right, just that it is never gonna get passed to autoresponder because it is not a standard field and they do not accept it via API. Alright, so that's the only thing that you need to keep in mind. But there's still a solution to that. I'm gonna show you in the next video, which is the autoresponder parse code integration. Alright, so yeah, this is it for this particular video. I'm gonna see you in the next one.